What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again, and I know y'all haven't heard from me in a while. Probably wondering why y'all haven't heard from me in a while, and why now I'm making a video. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I was gonna stop making videos altogether. I was done with YouTube, and to be honest, when YouTube started giving me community guideline strikes because of my EDP videos, I said, you know what? Let me see. Is it past 10 seconds? Can I curse? I said, you know what? Fuck YouTube. You know, after all I've been on here for all this time, since 2007, to get all these strikes for videos that was giving me all sorts of views, and now all of a sudden, they're taking my videos down, they're striking it, they're flagging it, and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if it's YouTube, I don't know if it's EDP or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of people out here that's still doing EDP stuff. I just can't do it no more. You know? I was about to give up on making videos on YouTube, period. I was done with it. I was just tired of it. I can't take it no more. You know? How EDP, you know, the way they did me in my videos, I still have my EDP videos. I can't upload them to YouTube. So I was gonna put them on Rumble, but then I said, you know what? Forget that too. But anyway, whatever for EDP, whatever. Y'all just not gonna see me with EDP videos no more. In fact, I'm gonna try to get more into wrestling. Now, I'm not gonna be a JD from NY. I'm not gonna be a Pat McAfee or any of these other people today. My stuff is probably gonna be so vanilla, like your new vanilla WWE Universal Champion, your new vanilla Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes. My stuff is going to be so vanilla, it's going to be like him. Now, this is what I want to talk about today, so y'all sit back, relax, because it's going to be a long one. And I'm going to try to do weekly videos. I'm going to try to do Raw results, SmackDown results, do pay-per-views on WWE, but only WWE. Only WWE. That's just got. I'm a WWE fan. I'm a WWE super fan. I love WWE. But I'm telling you now, you know, Cody Rhodes winning the Universal Championship, you know, I think WrestleMania was great. I think it was phenomenal. Night one was great. I think it was phenomenal when they had Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. Then they had that 6-pack challenge for the Undisputed Championship, the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. That was great. No, what's that, the Tag Team Championship? Yeah. That was great. You know? That was good. I loved it. But in between, it just got real boring. And it picked up again with Sammy versus Gunther. And then you had the tag team match. The Rock looked in phenomenal shape. He really did. Really, really did. After all them years of not wrestling, you know, you can say one thing for sure, The Rock take care of himself. He does. He ain't miss a step either. He got fatigued every now and then, but he ain't miss a step. The Rock was a very, very good wrestler. You know? And I'm so glad that all this time and all these months that he gave us something to watch. But y'all got to understand something. The Rock is going to move on. He got the USL. You had the USL, the UFL. I'm sorry, UFL to do. So we're not going to see him on TV no more. And then Roman Reigns, we're not going to see him no more either. See, in the WWE, you're either two type of fans. You're either Roman fans or you're Cody fan. But there's no way you can equally be both. Why do I say that? Because Roman Reigns, he's a heel, but he's one of the best heels that the business has. He's one of those people that you want to come and see every week on SmackDown. You know? And when The Rock and Roman was whipping on Cody, I was laughing my ass off. When The Rock was doing these promos on Cody and shit, I was laughing. It was funny to me. See me, I'm a heel. I love my heels. Now, if I was in a arena where they were doing a SmackDown or a Raw show, I would be a wolf amongst the sheep. See, I got to clap for the baby fakes like everybody else. But behind people back, I'm cheering for the heel. Now, if you're a Cody fan, then you love baby faces. Cody is the most vanilla baby face that there is. You know? And I'm guaranteed that every week on SmackDown, he's going to come out, he's going to cry a lot, and he's basically going to tell you, you know, that he's glad to give the belt to his mama. He's glad that everybody came to support him. Nick Khan and Triple H and all these other people supported him and stuff. You know, Seth Rollins and, you know, all these other people, you know, Mr. Yeet, Main Event, Jey Uso, and all these other people coming out to support him. You know, Sami Zayn, who's the new Intercontinental Champion. It was, you know, I expected that to happen just because it's Cody Rhodes. He got to finish his story. Whoop-de-doo. Well, hey, let me tell you something. WrestleMania and all may have been great. But now it's life after WrestleMania. Like Seth Rollins said, it's life after WrestleMania that matters. Cody's gonna come out every single week, and he's gonna do weak promos as all hell. Well, people will say, well, Roman barely showed up at times. Okay. Well, now you got Cody Rhodes, who's the Universal Champion, that y'all gonna like at first, but then y'all gonna hate him after a while because his promos are gonna suck. We're not gonna like to see him on TV. We're not gonna like to see his promos. We're not gonna like to see anything about it. He's gonna come at first, maybe in the first few SmackDowns. Then what? No Roman, no Rock. The bloodline may grow, but what do you do about Raw and SmackDown? Damian Priest is the world champion. Okay. What else is going on? Bayley's a champion. Sami Zayn's a champion. They'll say, well, there's something wrong with you, man. I don't know, man. I think you a different kind of wrestling fan. Hey, I watch wrestling just as much as you do. I watch it every week. Every week. I've been watching it for years and years. Sometimes I take off wrestling, but I always get back on track on the wrestling. I could have been doing wrestling videos instead of doing EDP stuff a long time ago. If I wanted to, I could be doing the same thing I'm doing right now is what I could have been doing. But I figured I wasn't going to get no views then, so I don't know. I don't even know why I'm getting views now. You know? But Let's talk more about WrestleMania. You know, I love Roman Reigns. This match, excuse me, y'all, I got a cold too. I forgot to tell y'all. This match should have happened last year, and Cody should have won last year, and Roman should have went to Hollywood last year. But Roman had to do something. Roman had to do something before he could leave the WWE for a while. He had to surpass Hulk Hogan numbers. He had to do it. He had to do it. There was no way that he was going to lead the WWE without surpassing Hogan's numbers. And that's why he did it. That's why he stayed in the WWE. And here we are, WrestleMania 40. You know, he loses the belt. And by the way, y'all, this match and night one's match was predictable. And I'm going to go into that. I'm going to go into why. For weeks, Rock and Roman was beating the hell out of Cody. Cody was looking like a jobber, okay? He was looking like a straight jobber. He was looking like a joke, okay? Rock would talk about his mama, talk about his family, you know, making Cody bleed. All this stuff going on with Cody that The Rock was doing. I mean, he was getting messed up. It was beating him every day with that belt. Every chance they got, Raw, SmackDown, no matter. They was beating on him. Then you had all these slaps going on and stuff. It was embarrassing. Cody was looking like a straight jobber. He was looking like a loser. He was looking like a loser, man. Why would Cody go through all of that to lose 2 years in a row at WrestleMania? Think about it, y'all. It only makes sense for Cody to win. It only makes sense. And if he didn't win, I would suggest Cody to pack up and go back to AEW. It needed to happen. It needed to happen. Cody needed to finish his story. But this also meant, that Roman Reigns wasn't going to be around no more. And I know probably some people don't really care. Some people don't really give a damn because they ain't like Roman in the first place. But you got to understand, as far as charisma goes, as far as personality goes, Roman Reigns is a way step above Cody Rhodes. Think about it, y'all. Do you think by not having The Rock on SmackDown, not having The Rock on Raw, not having Roman on SmackDown, not having Roman on Raw, you think they're going to sell out seats from this point forward? When The Rock was coming to Raw and SmackDown, it was sold out seats. It was like 14 consecutive shows. 14, 15 consecutive shows. Do you think that's going to happen with Cody? Y'all got to think about this for a minute, man. Life after WrestleMania is a whole different, it's a big meaning. And the reason why it's a big meaning, for a lack of better words, is because you have to figure out now how to get people to watch Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania. After we know there's going to be people in the WWE that we're not going to see on a weekly basis. You got to do this build-up all over again. You know? We got to get somebody to have, we gotta get somebody for Raw and SmackDown to sell out every week. Is that gonna happen with Cody? You really want to see Cody as a Universal Champion and come out Universal Champion and start crying and stuff? Is that what you really want to see? Then I got news for you people. You people are retarded. You people are retarded. Cody is not that guy. And I know I'm going to talk and ain't nobody going to really listen, ain't nobody going to really care what I have to say, but I'm telling you now, Cody's not that guy, man. He's not that sellout guy like The Rock is. When The Rock was coming out with these big numbers. People was coming to see Rock. Ain't nobody gonna come to see boring ass, vanilla ass fucking Cody every week. They're not gonna do it. You may be a Cody super fan and say, oh, well, I'm this and I'm that. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I don't care. I speak the truth. If truth hurts, if it hurts, oh well. Watch somebody else's stuff. I don't care. I'm telling it like it is. Cody is not going to be that person when the difference between The Rock and Cody and the numbers that The Rock was bringing in. Cody ain't bringing those numbers in. Netflix didn't buy Raw for like billions of dollars to see Cody. No, they bought it to see The Rock. They bought it. They didn't buy it to see Seth. Think about it. Think about it. And September is around the corner, y'all. We got to prepare for this. Raw, WWE got to prepare for Raw being uncut. No more bleeps and everything. Let me get into that. Let me get into that too. I always, for the longest period of time, the last time Raw was uncut was decades ago. Now, Raw coming to Netflix is going to be totally uncut. No more damn bleeping. No more black screens for no reason. I can't wait for Raw to come to Netflix. I can't wait. But between now and next year, we're going to have the Raws that's, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be. I'll tell you like this. Now that Vince is out the picture, and now that Vince will never be able to come back to wrestling, be able to have his seat of power, you're going to see better shows than Vince could ever do. But you need that guy. You need that guy that people are going to want to see every week. It's not Cody. It's not. It's not. Predictable. We knew that Cody and Seth was going to lose. Seth lost twice in a row. You wore all that outfit, all that colorful stuff to lose twice in a row. All that, whatever you was doing with this band or whatever the case may be, you lost twice. They call him a fashion guru. Who told you to wear that stuff? Jesus Christ. Had to be your wife. Had to be your wife, man. Anyway, Cody is not that guy that we want to see every week. He's not. If you believe that, then that's your belief. But it's not going to be sellout seats every week like The Rock was. I sound like a broken record, but they got to figure out who's going to be that guy. So what's going to happen next is Triple H got to bring up people from NXT. I know Triple H got this thing with the next gen, you know what I'm saying? But some people got to step up. Some people got to step up, man. We need another superstar that people can watch on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Raw and SmackDown, you know. And if you can do that, if you could bring people up from NXT and make them into a superstar or whatever, Raw and SmackDown might be worth watching. But if you can't do that, the numbers are going to go down. You know? Even with Cody, the Universal Champion. I don't care. It's just, Cody is not them guys to bring them big numbers in. I'm telling you. Listen to me. I'm telling you. Cody is not that guy. I know I need to stop saying that, but he's not that guy. You know, I don't know what else is there to say. Night 2 of WrestleMania was probably better than night 1. The temperature outside was much better. The matches was a little bit better, you know. Yeah, barely winning the women's championship. That was nice, you know. Then they had the street fight with Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. That was good. They had Snoop Dogg commentating. It was all right, you know. The first match, they had Drew versus Seth, you know, with CM Punk commentating. It was nice. It was decent, you know. Did we know that Damian Priest was going to cash in his Money in the Bank? Of course we did. I was looking for, I was like this. I know damn well that Damian Priest was not going to cash it in for the Universal Championship. Your safest, best bet was to do it on Drew McIntyre and become the world champion. That was your best bet. And the only reason why Damian Priest was able to cash that in with Drew is because I think that Drew his head got too big for his body. And after he won, he started, you know, shoving the championship up in CM Punk's face, and CM Punk got tired of it. So he took his brace off and he started beating Drew with it. And while Drew is all weary and all this and that, here come Damian Priest cashing in the Money in the Bank. Drew could have went somewhere, became champion, you know, without doing what he did to CM Punk. You know, we knew CM Punk was injured. We knew CM Punk wasn't going to be able to go against Drew no time soon. And Drew took advantage of that. He thinking that CM Punk wasn't going to do anything while you shoving the championship up in CM Punk's face. Nah, he just got tired of it. So he tripped him, and then he beat the hell out of him. And when he beat him, that was the best chance for Damian Priest to come cash that Money in the Bank, and that's what he did. You know, that was Drew's fault. You know, that was Drew's fault. You know, you could have left. You could have left, man. You could have found your next challenger. No, you had to mess with CM Punk, man. Nobody liked that. So, anyway, it is what it is. You know, but WrestleMania was a great show. If I had to rate, all in all, if I had to rate the show, I would give it a 8.5, a solid 8.5. It was a good show. Was it spectacular? Was it one of the greatest? No. It had some very boring parts in between, whether you're like, if you want to go get some food or you want to go take a shit or whatever the case may be or whatever, you could have did that and waited 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then come back and you might have something, In the middle parts of each show, I don't know, it's just like a movie. It starts off good, then in the middle, you gotta go use the bathroom, and then it picks up towards the end. It's just like any action movie or whatever case may be. That's what they made WrestleMania 40 to be like. Because in the middle of each show, on each night, it started to get boring. That's what it was, man. Anyway. So, I liked WrestleMania. I think it was great, But trust and believe, we're not going to see Roman Reigns every week. We're not going to see The Rock. And we're going to have vanilla shows, boring shows for a while. Because life after WrestleMania kind of sucks. Life after WrestleMania kind of sucks. Even with Triple H around. We don't want what happened last year, Raw after WrestleMania last year to happen, which is not going to happen because Vince is gone. But what are you going to do now? What are you going to do? Triple H, what are you going to do? You got to find some way to make Raw and SmackDown watchable every week. You got to find some way for Cody Rhodes to be that guy that people are going to want to watch every week. When you're talking about this show coming here and there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cody Rhodes got to be the spotlight. He got to be that guy. And you got to get those numbers up. You got to get those numbers up to where The Rock was at. Can that happen? I don't think so. But who knows? Triple H can figure out something. He's going to need to. All right, y'all. It's Barrett. I'm out. Peace.